We're here today to do our innovative IT presentation on the Microsoft Pixelsense table/tablet. The model is called the Samsung SUR40. Now, our group consists of 4 members: myself, Frankie Falsetta, Adewale Adedapo, and Andrew Iorio. And our 4th member, his name is Jon Renaud, and we assure you he did quite a bit of work in contributing to this project, but he wasn't able to make it to our video presentation recording.
At the end of our presentation today, we have the intro. What is the Microsoft Pixelsense? What does it do? How is it different from other technologies? How does it work? What is it made of? The business analysis, benefit and applications, conclusion. The intro of our presentation is just to let you know how the device works, what the device is made of, the features of the device, how did we come about the device, and what are the problems and that will tackle during the making of the device. The device is a touchscreen device, and this is it is user friendly. You can use it at home for businesses and for so many others. Checking it out is a very good device for everyone and is here to stay.
Exactly. What is Microsoft Pixelsense? So the Microsoft Pixelsense is a product that will revolutionize computing in businesses, in homes and businesses like never before. It's a touch-based device that comes in the form of a coffee table with 40-inch horizontal diameter, and it is, pretty much gives the buyer a whole powerful desktop computer, like a fully powered desktop computer, but at the same time much more because of its interface. The model is called the Samsung SUR40. It's a 40-inch high-resolution 1080p Windows 8 or 7, whichever you prefer, touchscreen computer and display. This will make things much easier for businesses, homes, individuals, organizations, and many other users to do anything from paying your bills to designing your future home or your garden or many web applications and connecting with other people. What exactly does the Microsoft Pixelsense do? The Microsoft Pixelsense has the guts and performance of a full-on desktop computer. It's got a full 1 gig graphics card, a very fast processor. So it's going to enable you to do pretty much any regular computer applications that you normally do on a regular computer, except with the ability to interact with your data and programs in a much more intuitive way and be much more accurate, especially with the gigantic table size. Now, it will have more awesome custom software optimized for it in the coming months, and the 40-inch screen will allow for amazing new possibilities and innovation in our daily computing. And here's just a photo of Microsoft Surface, just on Bing, its search engine. Now, I'm going to talk about how exactly is the Microsoft Pixelsense different. In comparison to other computers with tablet computers or touchscreen computers on the market, the Pixelsense SUR40 is different in a couple ways. One of the more notable differences in this model can be seen immediately with the size of the screen. Is massive. 40 inches is a very large desktop to work on, and in a digital way, it's going to open up a lot of possibilities that we've never seen before. Now, the most important differentiation between this Microsoft Pixelsense SUR40 and the rest of the competition is the use of the Pixelsense technology itself. Now, Pixelsense technology is basically deviates away from other common touchscreen in the way that it adds an infrared sensor or IR sensor, and in turn also a camera in between the layers of the touchscreen components. Now, this allows the computer to actually see, interact, and sense objects, physical objects placed on the surface, and it'll be able to interact with those objects in real time. How does this technology work? This is just a look at how the Pixelsense technology works with the cameras and IR sensors in between layers. I'm just going to talk about it on a technological standpoint. Step number 1, a contact is placed on the display. Step number 2, an IR backlight unit provides light through optical sheets that hits the contact. Light reflected back from the contact is seen by integrated sensors. Sensors convert the light signal into electronic signal or value, which then values are reported from all the sensors to create a picture on the touchscreen of what is happening inside the computer's components. The picture is analyzed using image processing techniques, and the output is sent to the PC. It includes the corrected sensor image and various contact types. Now, continuing on the topic of how does the Microsoft Pixelsense exactly work, well, this is just a diagram explaining and showing the layout of the layers that make up the touchscreen. And you can see inside here, we have a separate Pixelsense processor, which will, ensure that the Pixelsense technology recognizes any objects placed on top of it and, computes those tasks effectively. What is it made of? What are the guts of the Microsoft Pixelsense computer? For its processing unit, central processing unit, or CPU, it has an Athlon X2 dual-core 245 processor running at 2.9 gigahertz. For its graphics, or GPU, it has an AMD Radeon HD 6750 graphics card. For its RAM, it has 4 gigabytes of RAM, DDR3, and for its hard drive, or HDD, it has 320 gigabytes and 7,200 RPM speed. For audio and visual inputs, it has inputs and outputs. It has HDMI out or in. For connections, it has 4 USB 3.0 ports and an SD card reader. And for networking, it has Ethernet, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth.
Now that Frank has talked about the technical aspect and the guts of Microsoft Pixelsense, I'll talk about the business analysis. So the Pixelsense can be used in almost every type of business or home office. As Frank described earlier, it's a coffee table size, 40 inches, so you can sit around the table with either coworkers or family members or friends, and you can do a lot of interactive activities on it, such as playing games, looking at photos, organizing documents, and such. The biggest threat for the Microsoft Pixelsense is new entrants into the technological market. That is because it is the only of its kind. So when people start to realize how good of a product it actually is, other companies will want to invest and try and find new ways to jump into that market. This really hasn't been done yet though because it's such a new and innovative technology that not many other companies have the resources to do so. This is a diagram explaining Porter's 5 forces and how it works with Microsoft Pixelsense. The potential entrance is also the biggest threat, like I already mentioned. The buying power, it is a pricey product, so it's more tuned to high wealth homeowners or for business and organizations. Another one is substitutes and the threats that they have. Supplying power, not all companies can manufacture this, so the supplying power, it's very slim sometimes. And then the near future for the industry rivalry. So for benefits and shortcomings, for personal use, like I said before, it's a great way to access your emails, pay bills, organize your files, and keep all things tied together with the touch of a finger. For business and organizational use, hospitality, retail, healthcare, professional services, or the public sector, it can do many things to like
Enhance.
Yeah, that's the word.
Say that again.
That's what I was thinking of.
To enhance the services provided.
For business and organizational use, it can be used in a hospitality, retail, healthcare, professional services, or public sector to help enhance the experience of the consumer. And then lastly, for commercial use, it's great for shopping and education. For shopping, you can have it like laid out in the middle of a store somewhere with a bunch of products on it, and the consumer can come by, touch around, see what's like good for them, like what shirts can match with what pants and so forth. And for education, it's just a new learning tool for students to use in the classroom. Teachers can get more students involved with the technology aspect and get more hands-on experience. These are the 3 largest shortcomings that the Pixelsense has. First of all is heat sensitivity. Since it is all touchscreen and it is used by light sensitivity, it does heat up. The easiest and quickest way to fix this would be a lower light density. Another shortcoming would be that it's too easy. So people think that it's too easy to access and to actually use a Pixelsense. And lastly is the price. The SUR40 sells for $8,400, so obviously it's very pricey. So like I said before, it's really geared towards high wealth families and business and organizations.